The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On the screen, Bernard. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, they wound up losing yardage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Finley working out of the gun. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Throwing. Finley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit and turn to the side.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down, Finley. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
45.
From the gun, Finley. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
Check, 47. I'm coming after you. Mike's 47.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have greater cuts in your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Going on the ground with Madison. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go, D. Check the back. Check the back.
They'll run it with Madison. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Draw play, Madison. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Bengals set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Finley sets to throw on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. DJ Waddle brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Operating from the gun. Finley. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun. Finley. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
44-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Finley. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Finley again. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. DJ Waddle in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
3rd down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. One last shot now for Finley. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.